Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. I'm in a Hammerhead today. That's this one, and it's pretty cool. Well, it's pretty big. So this is sort of the first Corvette they've really got into game, and it is Corvette size now. It's a big ship. It is really a capital ship. It's got a load of big guns, and as a pilot, you're pretty weak without a crew in this ship because you can't really do anything without people manning those gun turrets, and that's sort of like the idea of this one. It's huge amount of conventional firepower. Doesn't really rely on missiles or anything else. It is just those big imposing turrets, able to cover all angles of the ship pretty much. When you've got a full crew, the turrets do pop out a little bit, but yeah, I do genuinely like this ship. Let's put the landing gear in. Still a load of bugs with the ship. This is a PTU, 3.3M build, I believe. It is available to everyone now, the PTU. There are bugs with it. The servers spin up and down as well, so I haven't been able to get into the main persistent universe this morning, but I've come into the Arena Commander stuff to look at some of the ships. Right, let's have a quick rotation around. My camera skills are poor. My information skills are moderate, but my camera skills are poor. I will set up a joystick or a gamepad. Let's get out of the chair and give you a bit of a tour of the ship. So this is co-pilot's chair and pilot chair. Now this is sort of actually offset and underneath the ship, the bridge, effectively, which is pretty cool. You have full control of the ship, of standing as well, which is interesting, isn't it? You mess around with all this, make your flight ready, boom. And power on and off, all that sort of jazz. Some of the bits we won't visit, because they'll just be turrets, but we'll explain where they are and what they are. So I come out of the bridge, so I'm at the front of the ship. I've just come up. So I'm on like the main deck now. Going that way takes us towards the back of the ship, which we'll have a look at in a second. Left and right of me are both turrets. So let's go have a look at one of those turrets. And hopefully... Oh no, come on. Yeah, turret seat. No, door open and close. You just can open and close repeatedly. That'd be amazing. It's like it's haunted. Maybe not the best turret to show, but you can see it popping out. So when someone's in the turret, it extends outwards and gives you better angles, basically. Let's see if we can get some light on it from this angle. But big guns. Pew, pew, pew! The sound of big guns. And the turret experience, they're changing it. They keep on editing it and trying to improve it. It does feel like I can aim and hit things now. So they've like changed the rotation and made it 1-to-1 movement ratios and things like that. They're much more responsive, and hopefully within the next couple of patches they will be really good. And they're certainly getting there. They're certainly getting better, at least. I'm liking what they're changing on them and trying to change on them. Let's get out of this chair. Look at my democratic answer for turrets aren't perfect yet, but they're certainly getting better. Come on, let me out. Let me out of the chair. You're a chair. So this is same on the other side. We will look through here first, though. So this is the airlock leading out into space. And we're going to have a look at the bridge from here as well. So I need to open this big door as well. And the gravity will just instantly just plonk me out of the ship. So this is literally a hatch at the front of the ship. Maybe we all will move the hammerhead so we can actually see it in a bit better light. You know what it looks like. No, the underside is pretty You are visible. So that's the bridge. That's where I started. I know what I've done. I've positioned the ship thinking that when I had F4, was the top. It's actually the bottom. Okay. So yeah, big docking collar. Ah, you need to get a load of run up to get in. Right. Gravity drops as I get there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, and it's a bad fall. We're good. There's spacesuits here as well, obviously, would be pretty useful. You can actually store stuff and grab stuff out of the ships. Close all that off. So yeah, turret down there, bridge there. Let's go have a wander on this main deck. There are multiple decks. So this will lead out of the ship. Bam, go down. Show you that leads out of the ship without going out there and having to faff around. Literally just all the way into the ship. Same on the other side as well. This is the empty section in the middle of the ship. It looks cool, but, you know, a lot of people are saying that they should have done something with it, even if it was just empty space, but cover it up. But I don't know, I quite like it. And you're moving around. It says escape pods over here, but this is also leading to a turret. Again. Same on the other side. Captain's quarters here. No beautiful bed sheets, unfortunately. But it does have openable closets. Shower, bathroom, all that sort of jazz. Some shoes. You can turn power off and mess around in here. Maybe store stuff in those sort of like shelves. I wonder if books will be openable. You know, like in, what am I talking about? Fusradar, Skyrim, and all of the Elder, all of those games. I can't think of words today. You couldn't read books. I wonder how will you be able to read books in Star Citizen? Like, will there be pages that you can just turn? So we've got some more stuff here. We've got the center turrets. Turret. That will lead us to the upper deck again. Should we go to the upper deck first? We'll go to the upper deck in a minute. Not much up there, though. So turret down there. Got some component access here. Got some more component access here and an engineering terminal. And we can turn all the stuff on and off on the ship there. Well, power off anyway. Some bunk beds here. All the crew will be living. There's shower room. Woo! No, not yet. Soon water. Soon water in space, but not yet. I'm working on it. I mean, there's a room for a load of crew as well. So you've got 8 in there. Plus the captain. 2 shower rooms. Excessive. And so again, the component access on the other side of the ship. Go into engineering before we go up to the mess hall. Mess hall over here. We'll have a look at that in a second. The engineering, flash photography warning from the engines or whatever. Strobe warnings. So these machines are moving around pretty cool. Lots of smoke. But these are terrifying. I would look, if I just look here, that's terrifying. Oh my god. It'd be horrible to work in here. So this is basically the cargo bay as well, so you can store a car or vehicle on here and then deploy it like this. Deploy it. No, it is deploying. Just very slowly. Oh. Is there not a button up here? Yes, there is. There is a button upstairs still. T. Some of the lighting of the ship, not the best. And in the latest patch, actually, a lot of the lights are blown out. It's very bright in certain areas. But the fact you can have like a tumble cyclone on there or something, or an Ursa, pretty cool. Pretty slick. Didn't realise it was going to have that functionality. Now the turrets. Go have a look at the mess hall. Well, one of those elevators I didn't go up led earlier as well, I believe. So we've got the engineering station here looking over the cargo bay and the main engineering. This is like the top deck. We've got the mess hall. And it's a sizable mess hall. Like, and I hope if the like screens operate in the future, that would be pretty cool. Sit down at the table if you want. Demand food. There's no demand food emote yet, but there will be. There bloody well will be. Light survival mechanics confirmed in Star Citizen, and by that I mean you will need to eat and drink, but it's not going to be about resource management, and you only need to eat and drink, you know, not all the time. Shelves in here. Assume you can store food in here. There's component access as well, useful. Some cool skylights throughout the ship. Lots of the issues with the glass stuff solved as well now. So not constant glare off everything, although as you said, the lights are very, very bright at the moment. The elevator that we saw earlier, just taking us back down. Again, there's another elevator call button here. I didn't realise I actually had the call buttons. I was looking for ladders on all of them. Just going, how the hell do I get back out? I think it's exactly the same on the other side. If I can actually get to the other side, that is. Maybe I can't. Maybe it's asymmetrical there. Oh, it is asymmetrical there. Ooh. So the ship not perfectly symmetrical. Who knew? Top deck's a bit different. Huh. But yeah, that's basically the Hammerhead. I'll go back into the bridge and we'll move it into the light so you can see it a bit better from all angles. That just takes us outside again. It's quite a big ship, but it's pretty simple as well. Why I like it. So it's all about combat. It's about just doing one thing really, which is fighting. I suppose you can use it very defensively. You can use it to deploy a vehicle as well now. Maybe for some it's going to be a really good dropship. Why not? I love it though. I think it's a great ship. Let's position this slightly better. Like, so that is the underneath. Have I just moved? I've been rotating, haven't I? Very slowly. Pardon me. Let's have a look around though. But yeah, the ship is absolutely massive. That empty space in the middle I was talking about, let's actually grab a few up here. But yeah, it's got, when those turrets come out, they can just cover all angles, and it's got such an amount of conventional firepower that's insane. But it's great to have like a proper combat capital ship in the game, and the turrets, they're so much better than they were. Still need work. Everything about Star Citizen still needs work, but it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. And after seeing CitizenCon stuff and rewatching it, and I'm quite happy with what we're going to get. It gets me to, lets me follow the project and give my feedback in constantly, and hopefully they're just going to get the features in there as quick as they can, while also making sure that it is a playable game now. So really, this is sort of like the same sort of stage as you'd have at a early access game on Steam now. That's the sort of thing they've gone for. 3.3 when it goes live, I'd say we're pretty much there. Loads more to do, and a lot more to do before I would consider the game a beta. Beta, that's going to be when all of the gameplay loops are in. Doesn't need all the gameplay area, but it needs all of the like medical science and all that sort of jazz gameplay loops there. And then that's sort of like beta, and then they can build out any extra ships that they need. And it doesn't need all of the gameplay loops to be 100% fully balanced or anything either. It just needs their first iterations in there, because they can evolve them and stuff. Some of them will be more developed than others. Some of the core ones, like basic combat and like flight model and all that sort of jazz, obviously they need to be relatively polished. But yeah, gameplay area, stuff like that, they can build out later. And well, I say build out later, but I consider it a beta once it's got most of those gameplay loops, if not all of them in there. And gameplay area is secondary to that. And then getting that gameplay area completed and all of the features balanced, then it's a released game. Yeah, Hammerhead, big ship, big guns, big money. Pew! I was trying to fire a turret, but I can't, because I'm a pilot. Boom! Well, I mean, good job. This spawns me in another Hammerhead. Nice. Object container streaming for the win. No lag there. Nice. Yeah, the ship is just fantastic looking, isn't it? Oh! Oh, what happened there? My radar have provided a new Anvil Valkyrie to give away. All you need to do is to be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my Star Citizen videos made during October. My radar is a mobile app for iOS and Android that provides up-to-the-minute weather information in the US, Europe, and Japan, with service in Australia coming in by the end of 2018. It allows Star Citizen players to view detailed maps of the moons in-game as well, Yela, Selin, and Daymar. A new version will be released this month that includes new features, including outpost markers and updated maps. Today's video is brought to you by F-Secure Total, premium cybersecurity for you and your devices. It includes Safe, an award-winning internet security suite, protecting you from ransomware viruses and while browsing the web. Freedom VPN, giving you net privacy, a way to access otherwise inaccessible content, while being secure and anonymous even on public Wi-Fi. Key, a password manager, allowing you to store your passwords securely and access them from any device. Total protects you and your device. You can try F-Secure Total, Internet Security and Privacy Suite free for 30 days. You can also use the code BoredGamer to get 20% off a subscription. Check out the links below for more information.